So tonight's exciting. That's awesome. Let's get to this. This poem is dedicated to every woman who has ever struggled to look at her own reflection in the mirror. 1, because she watches too much MTV. 2, because she's placed a mask over her image that does not reflect her identity. And 3, because she never listened to God's voice calling her beautiful. He knows what he's doing. Allow me to spell this out for you. B. B is the first... Can I start that over? I'm so sorry.
No. Go in, poet. Yeah. Go ahead.
No, this poem is dedicated to every woman who has ever struggled to look at her own reflection in the mirror. 1, because she watches too much MTV. 2, because she's placed a mask over her image and does not reflect her identity. And 3, because she never listened to God's voice calling her beautiful, and he knows what he's doing. Allow me to spell this out for you. B. B is for every boy that has ever neglected your beauty. He is nowhere near a man, and he is nothing but bullshit. E. E is for every tear that has been etched into your ego. I pray that God will give you the strength to erase them from your memory. A is the first letter in the alphabet, and then comes B, and the very first thing that he should say to you when he wakes after taking his first breath is, you are beautiful, and you are indeed the apple in God's eye, and T is the sweet taste of a man that knows how to treasure true beauty. But I have to remind myself each and every day that my beauty is not plastic, it does not cover up pigment, it is not measured by the size of my hips, breasts, ass, or thighs, and F. F is for the simple fact that true beauty comes from within, the beat that your heart speaks, and you possess a beauty that can never, ever be tainted, only if you let it. So I want to remind you of the very same thing, that your beauty is not plastic, it does not cover up pigment, it is not measured by the size of your hips, breasts, ass, or thighs, and L. L is for the most beautiful word in the English vocabulary, love. Love, love, love yourself first, and everything about yourself before attempting to allow any man to ever love you. Know what love is, may its essence surround you from the inside out. So this poem is for every woman who has ever struggled to look at her own reflection in the mirror, and for every woman who has ever sang along the lyrics to Christina Aguilera's "You Are Beautiful" in every single way. Okay, so on a happier note, this is my very favorite poem. I'm sorry, bro. So I suffer from, well, not always suffer, but I was born with this tickle me Elmo condition. Times 1,000. You see, Elmo, he's lucky. He's only got a mild case of this condition. Mine's pretty severe. I'm ticklish everywhere. I often think that God had a sense of humor when he handcrafted my DNA. I was born in April, the month of the Fool. I'm not so foolish after all. I keep purpose in my visual perception. I stay happy and full of energy. You can hear me coming from miles away, not because I talk loud, because my mouth is always filled with laughter. And I have so much energy that I can run laps around a 3-year-old in Disneyland and keep going at 4 a.m. in the morning. And my cheeks, they often start to hurt throughout the day from rocking my favorite accessory, this smile. And I've seen so many people who know how to overdose on every emotion but happy. That's why my faces be so long, because we all know that it takes more effort to frown than it does to smile. So smile. It's simple. You'll look better if you do. And I'm no expert in math, but I've learned to live life by this one simple equation that adds up perfectly every time. 1 heartbeat times 100,000 in a day, multiplied by 1 gram of faith plus 2 eyes visualizing hope, equals 2 ears open to God, the sum total of every equation of life. And I've come to realize that life has too many roads to be lost at a dead end. I picked out sorrow, hate, unforgiveness, and inferiority out of my passenger seat, switched places with God, making him the driver and placing faith as my GPS. And you see this flesh? It does a good job of protecting the innermost precious part to me. And I got that extra protected with added melanin. I breathe easy, and my scars last forever. So I guess I'm just trying to let you know that I'm sensitive. So when I hand deliver my heart and you unwrap my most intricate thoughts and God-sent visions, it's going to be labeled in bold font. Fragile, handle with care, or don't handle it at all, because my heart is not just for anyone's touch. And I can guarantee it's going to be hand-delivered. FedEx is just too fast, and I don't give it up that quick. And maybe I'm just so ticklish, because I long to transmit joy to every person I come in contact with. And maybe I'm just so ticklish because with every touch, it reminds me that there's no place that this world can ever touch me to take my joy away. And it's funny to say, but my #1 love language is indeed touch. What can I say? I am a hugger. And to my future husband, if you're out there listening, I have a feeling that our lovemaking is going to be quite the experience. I just hope you don't mind that at times my moaning may just turn into laughter. And I just know that as soon as I walk off this stage, I'm going to regret telling a room full of strangers and friends that I'm ticklish.